All right. Hello, everybody. This is Nicole Whitlock with eCom Sellers, and this is the eCom Sellers podcast. I have with me my co host, my partner in crime on this journey.
Kelly the Ecom on board.
And we come to you every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time to talk to you about e commerce news, tips, and more. So, with that, Kelly, what have you been up to?
Just doing a lot of delivery.
A lot of delivery.
My little patient's in the hospital. So when she's in the hospital, my nursing job, they offered me another patient, but it was over an hour away. I'm like,
Oh,
no.
yeah, we're not doing that.
Mm-mm.
That's a lot of gas with gas prices being what they are. Yeah. I'm
Yeah. And it's driving into
sorry.
Houston. They're like in the inner loop of Houston. And I'm like, I don't feel safe going.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kelly. I feel bad for you. I feel bad for her. I hope that she gets well soon.
Yeah. I mean, some of it is staying to get onto a new medication, and they need to have her in the hospital setting to get that titrated correctly. But
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah,
All right. Well, we've had a lot going on our side. My son had his team had a football game on Friday and they won. It was a nail biter. And we also continue to celebrate his birthday just a little bit more. Just a little bit. So he came home to the big 18 balloons and the cupcakes and all that other stuff.
mhm.
We are working on inventory for Christmas, of course, getting those listings up. We knew as soon as the 30th, not even the 31st, hit, like people's Christmas lights on the outside of their houses are up. The Christmas trees are all in the stores and decorations are going. And so, yeah, it was. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
We got us a new tree this year, and my daughter already has it up. There's no well, there's one decoration on it, but no,
But
no
it's up.
lights or anything. But it's up.
It's up. Well, for those of you that are paying attention, we only have a couple more weeks until Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So if you're going to get some listings up, this is the time to get the listings up. If you were going to try and optimize any ads or deals or, any promotions or whatever you're going to offer, you need to figure it out this week. Like you need to figure it out today, tomorrow, because people are already buying. People are already getting inundated with the Black Friday deals. Of course, they've started early. So that means people are already buying early and they are looking for deals. So anyway, so Kelly and I talk about e-commerce news, tips, and more. So I'm going to turn it over to Kelly. Let me just tell you what our tip is real quick. So our tip for today's topic is talking about the best-selling platforms for Q4. So if you're a seller, a lot of us sell on a lot of the different platforms. And we just want to encourage you, if you haven't already gotten started, make it a goal to at least create one new listing. Five would be better. Five would be better, but one new listing a day right now. Be consistent about it. If you listed one new listing every single day in 1 year, you'd have 365 listings that you will have created. If you created five new listings a day, 5 days a week, that would be 25 listings you will have created every single week. And if you take that times 52, that's a lot of listings. So my point is just get started. Consistency is the biggest key to this whole thing. And I am wishing you all luck. So with that, Kelly, the floor is yours. Let's talk about the news while I go pull up my news.
All right. Well, some of this is from. I don't think we recorded last week.
We did not connect last week.
No.
Last
Um.
week, so our nonprofit, I think last week was our nonprofits get together. And so we weren't able to record. We literally we're running from thing to thing to thing. So we didn't get a chance to record last week. So sorry, guys, if we missed you. But anyway, go ahead, Kelly.
So I'm gonna pull up some of that too. There are
Okay.
some that I saw that I think is kind of important. Amazon, they're adding a small business filter in the search results. If you want to go on Amazon and search for small businesses to buy from to support, they're going to add that into the filter so you can, support a small business while still, using your Amazon search.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Bonanza, this is kind of, I had to really read into this. Bonanza's making its shipping labels mandatory. So if you drop ship, this might be, something you need to find out about. But you know, if you plan to not use the shipping label through Bonanza, you have to pay a $2 additional fee. So you
Okay.
can use other shipping labels, but you'll be charged $2 extra.
Okay.
So, and I was reading that there is a little thing for drop shipping, but I don't know how you um it says exempt, there will be few sellers exempted, and sellers who manage their orders fulfillment through a third party Bonanza approved API partner, or sellers who obtain and fulfill their inventory through drop shipper service, and sellers who ship from outside the United States.
So those are the people that are excluded.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
So,
interesting.
hmm so if you sell on Bonanza, you might have to start looking into that. Like a lot of people like to use their pirate ship or ship station or eBay decided to delay their category changes until after the holidays, which I think is a very smart idea. Because during the holidays, they're trying to just get stuff listed and not try to mess with the headache of, well, now where do I list this? So they're going to plan to. They were planning to roll out the changes on October 24th, but now decided to wait till after the holidays.
Okay.
Walmart is running a sale on its incentive. I can't say this word. Incentivized reviews.
Okay. All right. Their influencer program. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Through its Review Accelerator program, it's called.
Review Accelerator program.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sellers can receive 50% off on up to 100 incentivized reviews on eligible items.
Okay.
So I guess that's like Amazon's buying program, kind of.
Yeah. And yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm. And eBay branded envelope debuts for trading cards.
Okay.
So they had it for postcards, and now they've made it for trading cards too.
The Walmart program is more like the Amazon influencer program.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But anyway, go ahead.
Um, and let's see. And the last one is eBay promoting its streetwear authentication on Canal Street
Okay.
up in New York
Okay.
City. Which is crazy because that's where everyone goes for the counterfeit goods.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, I really didn't see anything else. Besides that people are starting to shop for Christmas earlier and
Yep.
looking for deals, and people are cutting back everywhere now. They're even on groceries, and
Yep.
yeah. And I understand that because we're having to, with me missing work, we're really got to be really tight with our budget. So
Yeah, we're tight with our budget over here too. So I get it. I understand. Hey, have you ever sold on Ruby Lane? Have you ever sold on Ruby Lane?
no, I haven't sold on that or Cherish or.
Okay, I was just curious.
Mhm.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and show my screen. Let's go ahead and let's see what news I came up with. I did not come up with a lot of news, I'm going to tell you guys, which is really crazy because I should have had way more news than what I have. But I've been busy, so I'm hoping it'll be all right. Okay, so the first one is now I get to put my glasses on so y'all can't see me. So, so the IRS tells small businesses to withdraw ineligible claims for this lucrative tax credit. So they are giving away some tax credits that some of you may be interested in. This comes to us from Yahoo. So again, this might be something that you are interested in. You can go over to Yahoo News. You can probably also go to the IRS website. It's the employee retention credit that they feel like that's probably going to be helpful. I think, for me, employee retention credit works for those people who are employing people in the US. If you're employing people internationally, based on what I understand, it doesn't work. So I don't know, but you can check it out if you have employees. And of course, I think we've done a couple of IRS related articles and that we've read. So the next one is this essential retailer files for bankruptcy. Stores will close. So we know that this is coming to us from The Street. And we know that there's a few different stores that have sort of filed for bankruptcy. And sorry about that. So let me just see if I can find the 2023. It's all mushed in here. We know Bed Bath and Beyond was last year. So Rite Aid, I think something happened with them. Walmart is the fifth company. Hold on, and the 11th biggest company ranked in the market. So Costco and Walmart are just fine. Amazon is fine. Of course, we know that. But Rite Aid is potentially, trying to scave off creditors. So who knows? Somebody might swoop up and get them here pretty soon. I haven't seen a Rite Aid in a long time, except for when I go back to Wichita. Like I will see a Rite Aid then, but I don't see a lot of Rite Aids here in Texas. I don't even know where they are. So anyway, so that's one company that is definitely struggling right now, and so you might want to be on the lookout for that. If you do have a Rite Aid, you probably can continue to find some great deals. The next one that is this comes to us from, I think this was a radio station's news site. I think that's what it is. But in this one, I believe that they are talking about Express. So Express is a fashion company that is struggling as well when it comes to, national retailer that has over 500 stores is teetering on bankruptcy. So Express stores, for some reason, I thought that they had already filed for bankruptcy before. Maybe they got restructured, and I'm not thinking through this anyway. But Express is one of those that they have listed. We already know about Bed Bath and Beyond, and also Tuesday Morning, and the Christmas Tree Shop, and of course, several others. So this is really interesting. I don't know why Pizza Hut is in the middle of this conversation. They're not a retailer, but and neither is Boston Market. But anyway, they are talking about that they are close to bankruptcy. It's said to be close to bankruptcy. So again, if you have an Express near you, that might be one you want to check out to see if there's some inventory you could take advantage of. They may be having some kind of deal. I don't know. The next article comes to us from CNN Business, I believe, and how the toy game is winning back. Oh, how the toy game companies are winning back their grown-up former customers. So this is more about the nostalgia of well, maybe not all of it, but just the fact that, there's different toys that we know, and when we see them in the store, it's like, oh, wow. I think one store that does a really good job of making sure that, the nostalgic items are out is Five Below. They, you can go in there. They always have the Christmas story around this time. They'll always have that leg. You also have Elf, and there'll always be something there. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and so those things will always sell this time of the year. It doesn't matter. So, something to think about. You can read this article, maybe get some ideas for this year or next year, definitely for next year. For those that are doing this year, which are those people that are maybe doing arbitrage, doing just in time sales, listing stuff, like there's a hard hustle game that happens on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or right before Black Friday, Cyber Monday, where people are finding the deals online, going to the stores, picking them up, and then listing them immediately in their car, van, truck, or whatever. And so this may be one of those that if you're one of those people that's an arbitrager that's going to be doing it, this might be one to look at. And then I think that was it. I was looking at the Walmart accelerator program, very similar to the Amazon influencer program in some aspects. So definitely want to probably take a look at this and see if this is something that you might be interested in doing and promoting other products, or getting your products promoted. So marketplace sellers pay $10 per review. Something to think about. So with that, we're going to go ahead and transition over to the tips. So as I said before, this is the eCom Sellers Podcast. My name is Nicole Whitlock. I have my co-host, my partner in crime on this journey, Kelly, the eCom Mom Ward. And we come to you every Tuesday where we discuss e-commerce news, tips, and more. Today's tip that we're going to be talking about is the best Q4 selling platforms. I don't know if this is the best, but these are some of the more well-known, more popular ones. Now, some of the more obscure platforms, we're going to get to those one day. So we can talk about some of the obscure platforms because there's like a whole list of platforms where people sell on that, you may not be thinking about. So with that, I'm going to let Kelly take the first one.
Oh yes, everyone's favorite, Amazon. Yeah, and when I sold on it, I mean, yes, Q4 was great. Um, you know, I remember sending in boxes of. I had to build boxes to do this of wrapping paper and selling the crud out of those things.
Mm-hmm.
I remember our friend Nikki. She had a picture one time and she had a truck bed just full of wrapping paper. I don't even know how much she made off of that.
Yep.
Because I would bundle a couple to do like 2 packs and stuff.
Downstairs right now.
Mm-hmm.
Downstairs right now.
Well, we still have some rolls left over from when I did sell on Amazon, so we don't have to buy wrapping paper for the next couple of Christmases.
Well, there you go. And
But
here's the irony, I just recently applied to sell on Whatnot. I'm also looking at some of the other live selling platforms and looking at just doing a couple of lives myself. But yeah, I think on Whatnot, I would probably be able to get rid of my remaining wrapping paper, which is quite a bit. So we're going to see what happens.
mhm.
All right. But yes, she's right. Amazon is still king as much as we don't like to talk about it and as difficult as they can be to sell on. And I have started the process of like managing other people's Amazon accounts. And it is just crazy. Some of the stuff you see and some of the things that happen with the accounts. It's just like Amazon is just so fun. And I'm being sarcastic when I say that. All right. So Walmart, we were just talking about Walmart and their accelerator program. And so Walmart is a great platform to sell on. They are now officially ranked number 2 when it comes to selling platforms and e-commerce platforms. They're ranked number 1 as far as the largest retailer, but they are ranked number 2 when it comes to online selling platforms. They have kicked eBay to the curb. If you have not started selling on Walmart or have not considered selling on Walmart, this might be a thing that you do. You can still apply right now and you could probably get your account approved. They have been working aggressively to bring more sellers over to the Walmart platform. So something to think about. And if you guys didn't check out the Ecom Power Summit, like they actually had Walmart participate in that summit and they walked through a few things. So you can definitely check out what they have to say. In that summit and the instructions you need to follow to get your account approved. You can go to swiy.co/ecom power, and it's swiy.co/ecom, ecom power, power. definitely grab those recordings because they gave away a lot of golden nuggets on how to be successful on Walmart. And if you're not thinking about doing it now, selling on Walmart at the beginning of the year may be the thing for you. So, again, still an opportunity. Walmart wants more sellers on their platform, especially for Black Friday. So, go check it out.
eBay. eBay's my biggest, but right now it's the slowest. I don't know what's happened. It's just been like, who turned my eBay off? But yes, eBay is, big. It's, always been my, it's my second biggest after Amazon. But now that I've cut out Amazon, it's my biggest platform. Um, and, I just keep on, you know, uh, and you can sell used and you can sell new. And that's what I like. I could sell what there's not a, I don't have to be ungated. I don't have to, so if you have stuff that maybe you can't get ungated on Amazon, put it up on eBay.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. eBay is always an opportunity platform, and there are so many different tricks to selling stuff on eBay to get it recognized and sold. So, don't overlook eBay. Don't sleep on eBay. Etsy. So Etsy is another great selling platform, and it's not just all handmade on Etsy. You have so many different categories over there for products that you can sell, things that you can put together, print on demand that you can do over there. So they don't just sell, like I said, handmade. You've got vintage, you've got print on demand, of course. I've even seen gift baskets. So there's so many cool things that you can sell on Etsy. And Etsy has been doing a lot to try and draw attention to itself. It's kind of ratcheted up its ads that you see randomly in different places. This is the time of year that Etsy actually does get a lot of sales because of what they do, which is those unique type of gifts. So this is a platform that you don't want to overlook. Go check out Etsy.
Mercari has been really good recently for me. So, and they always are running deals to help sellers. But they last week or the week before they're having to help you get interested in listing. You listed so much and you got a coupon. So I had a coupon for $5 off a $5 purchase, which you know, but they had like, if I listed more, get $10 off a $10 purchase, which means people would use those coupon to buy stuff from Macari, which could be possibly your, customer.
Yep.
So, and I cross post. I use List Perfectly to cross post, and it makes it so much easier. And I just cross post my items to all the platforms that they're eligible on. So,
Pretty cool. I list on Macari as well. I have several listings over there tonight. I got to go through and count all of the listings I have on all the platforms so that I know what my starting point is for the, for
mhm.
this crazy season. But anyway, Poshmark. So Poshmark is another platform. If you've got some name brand stuff, some high end stuff, even if it's not high end, Poshmark is a great platform to sell on as well. They also do lives. You could do lives over on Poshmark. It is one of those platforms you have to pay more attention to. I won't say that every platform that you sell on is set it and forget it because you don't ever want to just kind of walk away. You want to keep, paying attention and nursing your platforms that you're selling on. But Poshmark is one of those that does require a little more attention. If you
And
get
I don't do all the sharing and stuff. You don't
yeah,
have.
sure. It is
You
a
don't.
social sharing platform selling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they also want you to do lives, and so
Yeah.
I
I could tell them what they want me to do. If I want me to do a live, I can tell them where they can stick their.
well, I don't. And so Kelly, I think is sold on that platform. I think we listed a couple of things, and I just took it down. Like I don't have time to babysit, so I don't have any active listings. I don't think right now at all on Poshmark.
I
Probably.
have quite a few listings, and you can list everything from clothes, which is where it starts,
Yep.
to toys, to um, Christmas decorations, So you can list everything, and yeah, there are bots out there that'll do the sharing for you that you can pay and buy. But I, s- it's not my it's like my lowest platform, but I still get sales there without having to do all the sharing and lives and
Okay.
yeah, it's like I wish these companies would understand. Not everyone wants their face plastered everywhere.
Well, again, I'm about to do some live selling and I've never done it before. So this is about to be real interesting. But what I was getting ready to say is when you were talking about, some of the stuff, I am actually thinking about, because I've created an account on Whatnot. Maybe I'm going to do Poshmark lives as well and to sell some of my Christmas bundles, my Christmas stocking bundles. Maybe they'll sell over there. I don't know. I need to go look and see if people are doing Christmas, what kind of Christmas they're doing over there outside of, ugly sweaters and name brand stuff. So, and toys. I need to see what kind of toys they have over there too.
I've listed puzzles and stuffed animals, and they have it's under the for Poshmark. You go under kids, and then you go down to toys, and they have a list of different toys you can. Um,
You can
so,
list. I need to see
mhm.
if I can do my Christmas stocking bundles. We'll see. All right.
So Facebook Marketplace. I personally never sold on there, but I know lots of people have made, do pretty well on Facebook. Um, but that's all about really I know about it.
I have sold, we've sold a few things on Facebook Marketplace. The person who kind of gave me some helpful tips and insight is Claude. He was quite helpful. But yeah, Facebook Marketplace, definitely a platform to consider. Now, there's the Facebook Marketplace where you're shipping, wherever. And then you also have the Facebook Marketplace where you can do local. And so sometimes the local works, but again, when you have lookers with the local and you want them to show up, that's the only thing I don't like about the local is, I mean, if you want to have somebody, do porch pickup, you can do that with Facebook Marketplace or not. Or you can just say, you know what, I only ship and that's it. I'm not doing any porch pickup. I'm not meeting you anywhere. I'm not this, I'm not that. So make it work for you.
It's like the new Craigslist.
Yeah, it is. Indirectly, it is. But there, again, there's two components to that Facebook Marketplace. All right, so then we have Bonanza. Kelly was talking about Bonanza earlier. The great thing about Bonanza, I do have listings over there. Bonanza and eBay have an integration. So if you turn on the integration with eBay to Bonanza, they'll push your listings over there. So that's one tip. The other thing is that on Bonanza, you can have your listing show up on Google Shopping, which is also helpful, which gives you some more organic traffic. So the search engine for Amazon is the number one search engine for buying in the US, but the second one is Google. People will go to Google and they will see things in Google Shopping. That's stuff that's framed around whatever your search results are, where it says sponsored ads. That is all sort of Google Shopping stuff presenting itself before potential buyers. So if you don't want to deal with setting everything up inside of Google Shopping, you just want to go directly to Bonanza and you can sign up for the higher level. Because the great thing about Bonanza, it's free to list. And so they only take their percentage after you get a sale. And you can definitely get some more traffic because of the fact that you're using Bonanza. So something to think about.
So whatnot. I personally never sold on it. I've known that lots of people I know inside the reseller community have done shows. And I know you can um, pre-list your items for your show so people can see them ahead of time to get their interest peaked. But it's also getting the audience. You have to have because when you start a show, you have to have people want to come in and see your show. You're not gonna just turn on a show and have, you know, 300 people watching you. You might get when you first start, you might get 5 people.
Well, and I think it depends on your energy and what it is that you're selling. I think that all
Mm-hmm.
matters because Lindy Glenn, I've been following her and a couple other people because I'm like,
Yeah, I
okay,
followed her back when she sold jeans on eBay. So
there you
once
go. I like
once she
her.
started going off the other stuff, I stopped watching her.
Okay. so so she set up her account on Whatnot. She started selling on Whatnot last year. And what she said was she was like, they say you have to have an audience. And she's like, I didn't have any audience. I went live. And she said by the end of the show, she said we had 300 new followers. So
That's
again,
because she was Lindy Glenn. People know that name.
well, probably, and or what she was selling. She said that what she was selling, she thought that that was a draw because there's not. So there weren't a lot of competition for some of the stuff that she was selling. So that could have been the bigger draw as well. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know how it goes because I'm waiting for them to say that I'm approved, and then once they say I'm approved, we're gonna go live, and it's gonna be funny or it's gonna be interesting. One of the others is gonna be real. It's gonna be real, and it might be interesting. We'll see. So, Common Sold is another live selling platform. And that's a platform, again, where you can sell your products, your wares, and things like that. Common Sold is one of those that you have seen sometimes on Facebook Lives, but I don't know that I'm going to go through Common Sold to sell my stuff. I'm just probably just going to list it on a site and say, hey, this is where we are, and show my stuff, and let's just see what happens. I want to see what's going to happen with Poshmark. Like, I am literally going to fumble through this. So if you are looking for some comedy and errors, you can definitely wait out whatever I got to show because it's probably going to be something that people are going to be. I may actually become a meme at some point because, because of probably the number of mistakes and the things I will have done wrong from live selling. But I'm on a mission to get this stuff out of my house. So whatever I got to do to get it out of my house, whatever. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some live selling. We're going to see what happens.
So your own store or
Yes.
platform.
Let me fix that.
Oh my
Yep.
on store. I'm like, what's that on like
Like
OnStar?
OnStar.
So you can make your own Shopify store or I guess like a Wix.
Yep, Wix.
Or say you have a blog and then you can put your items for sale on that blog.
Mm-hmm.
So just running your own store or platform, but you do with with that stuff, you have to draw in your own traffic.
Yep.
You know, eBay and Etsy and Amazon and Walmart already draw their own traffic without your help. So those would you'd have to draw your own traffic and pay for traffic to come.
Yeah, unless you've already got an audience that's following you, then
Hmm.
you could just throw up a store. So, your own store could include, some people don't know that you can do a Facebook store, you can do an Instagram store. They do have the capability for you to have a store there where people can actually check out and see your products and whatever. So they actually have
TikTok
a
store.
yeah, you can do a TikTok store as well. So those are all opportunities. It doesn't just have to be Shopify, and it definitely doesn't just have to be, Wix or Weebly or WooCommerce or BigCommerce or whatever your any other store that you build. And there's a few sites out there that will let you build a free e-commerce store. So you want to maybe check those out as well. I've actually been working with someone on creating a free e-commerce store for a couple of people, and it's pretty cool to see what the tools are and how they work, and so something to think about, just your own store. And yes, Kelly, like Kelly said, you have to drive traffic. So if you don't have a following, you don't have a keyword that your products are known by, then you got to do some paid ads, or you got to figure out how to get a bunch of organic traffic, one or the other. So we hope this information has been helpful for you. We hope that you will use it in your e-commerce journey. Please like our Facebook fan page. Follow us. We have an Ecom Sellers podcast. We're on YouTube. And share this video out with a friend. Let other people know about the Ecom Sellers podcast. If you got value, we'd love to hear back from you. You can comment on our Facebook page. You can also comment in our YouTube channel. But follow us and tune in for another episode of the Ecom Sellers podcast, where we talk about e-commerce news, tips, and more. So with that, I want to invite everybody to sign up for the upcoming print on demand one-day workshop, the holiday workshop. We're doing it on Thursday, November the 9th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So it's November the 9th. It's a print on demand. It's a one-day workshop. It typically is about an hour and a half to 2 hours long. So, did you know that the busiest shopping days are between Thanksgiving and New Year? Did you know that you can jumpstart your business real quick with some quick wins in 6 weeks? I mean, AI makes print on demand so much easier these days. Did you know that print on demand requires a low investment, no experience, and no inventory? And in this workshop, we'll walk through how to create at least 5 holiday designs in this one-day workshop. So you can sign up at swiy.co/holiday pod. Again, swiy.co/holiday pod. Sign up for this class at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you previously took the holiday class last year, we'll give you a special link so you can just join us. If you took the class last year, you'll definitely be able to join us. So go to swiy.co/holiday pod to sign up right now. You don't want to miss it. It is this Thursday. So 2 days from right now. Don't forget. The next one is our holiday bundles workshop. This happens to be on Saturday, the 11th at 10 a.m. So the holiday bundles workshop is one of those that gives you the opportunity to create some holiday bundles quick, fast, and in a hurry. I have some of the most amazing testimonials from that holiday bundles workshop after the class was over, even into January or February. And I'm like, you need to scrub all, like extract all of those testimonials and dump them into a video. I don't have enough time to put them into a video. So I'm just going to tell you, it is a good class with great value. So you can sign up. It is Saturday, the 11th at 10 a.m. You can go to swiy.co/holiday bundles. Again, swiy.co/holiday bundles. Again, you are so many weeks from Christmas, at least 6 weeks from Christmas. This is a great way to kind of increase your profit margins. So, did you know you can increase your profit margins and your average order value with bundles? If you didn't know that, I'm telling you now. So go sign up. And if you signed up for the holiday bundles workshop last year, you get to participate absolutely free, which is fantastic. So swiy.co/holiday bundles. It is this Saturday. So go sign up. We want to see you. We hope you'll be there. Also, this Saturday, we have our shop and learn. It is the 11th at 3 p.m. We're going to be at the Dollar Tree in Frisco. Now, I'm going to tell you, we're probably going to leave the Dollar Tree in Frisco because it is one of the worst Dollar Trees in Frisco. It is one of the worst. But the reason why we're going to that one is because when the store is somewhat in disarray, that is a great time to be able to buy boxes from the store manager. Like the store manager be like, okay, can I just buy these 4 cases? Like you can just walk out the you don't want to walk out the store. You need to buy them first and walk out the store with your cases. But when stores are understaffed, when they're struggling, whatever the case may be, this is the best time to be able to buy inventory that you can get like really fast. So with that being said, okay, I don't know what my son is doing. He is making my life a little more interesting than it needs to be right now. So he really is. But anyway, it is the 11th at 3 p.m. We're going to be at the Dollar Tree in Frisco. And if you decide to come out, let me just tell you, we're probably going to go over to the Big Lots. There's a Five Below over there, and there's a Pop Shop, all in that same area. So again, and we also have a Ross over there. And I forget what else. There's another thing that's over there. So there are so many other shopping opportunities. We're only going to be hanging out for at least 2 hours because I've got an appointment at 5 o'clock that I've got to well before 5. So we are not going to be hanging out all day, but I am going to show you how to scan for profits, how to shop for profits, how to find profitable products. So again, this Saturday, 3 p.m., Dollar Tree in Frisco. Hope you'll join us. It'll be fun. And then the last thing I wanted to point out is all of the amazing classes that we have coming up in eCom Sellers Academy. I don't know if you, not just in Academy, but just in eCom Sellers in general. So we have a lot of classes, and everything I just listed, like we've gone through a bunch of classes all the way up to the 11th. We talked about everything. So after the 11th, we're going to continue on the 13th. We have our Q4 preparedness. We're doing that every single week. So those people that are part of the eCom Sellers Academy lifetime, they get free access to that. Then we also have the Selling on Books workshop 1 and 2, starts on the 7th and ends on the 14th, the last one. And then we also have our marketing and advertising workshop starts on the 21st and it's going to end on the 28th. I can't believe we're having a class on the 21st. What was I thinking? That's I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, and then we have our recurring meetup, which is on Small Business Saturday. What was I thinking? Anyway, our recurring meetup is going to be on Small Business Saturday, which happens to be the 25th. So all of this is to help you all succeed, to help you to win, to help you get better at this e-commerce journey and this e-commerce game. So I hope that you will actually participate in some of these, and you can join Ecom Sellers Academy right now by going to ecomsellersacademy.com to be able to participate in most of these for free. The paid ones have the asterisks. So if it has an asterisk, that means you have to pay. But the selling books one, part two, is free. I don't know why it has an asterisk next to it. I think my VA got asterisk happy, but you get it absolutely free. And if you decide to upgrade to the mastermind, sorry, to the lifetime, then you'll gain access to our weekly Q4 preparedness absolutely free. You'll get all the leads that go with that. And you'll also be able to get 20% off of any of the products that we offer or sell. So there you go. So with that, I hope this information has been helpful. I'm going to show my face now. My son has been, I don't know what he's doing over here anyway. So my name is Nicole Whitlock.
I'm Kelly, the eCom Mom Ward.
This has been the eCom Sellers Podcast, where we talk about e-commerce news, tips, and more. Please tune in for another episode of the eCom Sellers Podcast. Share this out with a friend. Let them know about it. Give us some feedback. Tell us what you want us to cover next time. And with that, we are going to say goodbye for now.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.